What's going on?
No, I was like, Bobby, turn it on. Turn it on. You were so into your email. Oh, that was epic. Oh, God. All right, so we started. Special edition today. We're at the Warhouse gym.
I don't think they can see it, but
well, there's a big. Just imagine there's a big WHG right here. Or if Bobby would get creative with the videographer, he could like throw a logo in here, maybe a picture of Rob and Dana, Rags, you know,
just hand them like next to us, like
yeah, like
hanging out with Rags and right now, Rags, like we're just chilling.
So, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, we're here. Ask the Boss episode 22. Booyah! He's getting it down.
22 flat.
We're getting it down.
We're gonna knock this out in one episode. All right. We got some good questions.
We're on the road, so we just got back from our manufacturing facility. Bobby, you gotta turn up that mic. We just got back from a manufacturing facility. A lot of cool stuff in the works, so we might even do a separate video on that, but you're gonna see the whole vlog of that trip. That might be before or after this, I don't know. But anyways, so we're here now. We're in Reading-ish, PA. And we're gonna knock out this Ask the Boss. A lot of good questions again, right?
Yeah, a lot of good ones. All right, cool. You guys are doing well.
All right, let's roll. Hey, hold on. We got a special guest. Ron, get in here.
Get in the middle.
This is Ron Farmer, core nutritional guy. Get tight. Get in the meeting. Oh, over this side. Yeah. All right, now let's show Melissa. Come on, show Melissa. Ooh, that's a shade. Yeah, you do have to shade. Ooh, look at that. Show on Saturday. So he's representing. It's just coincidence that we met him here. So all good. We'll get a good workout. He'll be doing some flexing and posing for the video.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna step out now.
All right, now you gotta go.
Nah, you're good. That's all we needed.
All right, let's get down to it.
All right. Are we close enough?
Yeah, just get closer a little bit. A little kiss on the cheek.
No. I know Cuckwood, but I'm not down.
Then Diana Jones, how do you avoid shoulder injuries in the rear delt rotator cuff area? Didn't you have a shoulder injury in the back?
I did. Well, I had a potential torn labrum, so that kind of sucked. It wasn't rotator, but still, I always do internal, external. You know who just put out a great video on this is watch Joe Mansell from Massive Joe's. He did a prehab vlog for his current cut. I think it's called the Raw Cut or something like that. He did a really good video that goes through his whole shoulder warm up. Now he's over the top. He does like crazy. You know what I'm saying? But it's really good. So, but I take a band. I carry a band with me at all times. You know, I'll do internal, external. I also have the cross ball. There's a trigger point release for like the labrum and back. Get in that really good. But honestly, it's just being smart, warming up properly, doing the proper things. When I was younger, I didn't do that, so I paid the price then. But things are good now, so that's what I do. Go see a good active release therapist too. That helps a lot.
All right, Mons 14. What particular training style do you prefer the most? One body part per week or multiple?
We've gone over this. Like you could go to episode 17, 14, 12, and 3, and 6. Yeah. But anyways, real quick, row split, one body part a day, but I often change it up and go to more of a hitting 2 body parts a day. That's what I'm doing right now. So like today I got shoulders and arms, chest and back, and legs, and then I take a day off, and then I repeat. That's my current split, but I'm a big fan of the traditional row split.
All right, our own Rep Thomas wants to know if there's anything that works with Pico 2, calf roast, or Astral.
No, Thomas, no. Moving on.
Papa Burgundy, the question everyone wants to know is when is Doug Miller hitting the stage?
Oh, man, they ask this every week. Every week. I think we did ask this last week.
Yeah, you did.
All right, so go back to episode 21, Part A, and I go into my story of where I am right now. So go back and watch that one.
The best advice for young entrepreneurs.
Ooh, that's good. Who was that?
Marissa.
Word. That's such a, like, we could do a whole video on that. Like, a whole video. I think the best entrepreneurs have the grind mentality. You know, they're find something you're extremely passionate about. You know, they find something that they can make money at, and they find something that they can be the best in the world at. Hence their hedgehog concept. So like, read Good to Great. Read the book Good to Great, but the real thing is like finding what is that one thing, you know, that you're really trying to focus on. What do you really want to be the best at? And not spreading yourself too thin. Make sure you have passion for that. And then it's just relentless grind. And don't expect to make it overnight. Very few people are overnight successes. It's the dozens of years of hard work that go into it before they blow up. But it's like people think it was just that one moment. No, it was the 10 years leading up to that. It's what they had to do beforehand to grind through it. I think a lot of people these days expect too much way too fast. I don't even know if there was a piece of advice in there.
Yeah, I mean, passion, relentless work ethic.
Yeah.
You know, find something you're good at and don't stop.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, if you're passionate about it, it's not going to be work. You're going to want to do it more. You're going to want to put in those hours. It takes, 10,000 hours of perfect practice to become an expert at something. So
I think we could do a boss status or something like that.
Yeah.
You know,
that might be a good topic to talk to Dana about,
yeah,
too.
Yeah.
You know, and our celebrity edition.
Okay. The classic kid wants to know if you see natural bodybuilding growing more or staying the same.
I see it declining, to be honest with you. It's kind of sad. I mean, ever since the OCB and the WPA broke off, I think the overall depth of shows has gone down, overall quality has gone down. This is not just me hating because I'm not competing right now. It's a fact. The turnouts are down. It's horrible. Like, my clients, I encourage them to compete in an NPC show because there's way more competitors. There's more going on. Now, I support the heck out of the OCD, the WPA, all of them. I don't care, what it is. I still support them. I wish them nothing but the best. But the fact is, they are declining. I don't have a solution for it. I think until there is a true unity, which I don't think there ever will be at this point, things are going to continue to decline. Like Rod, he's got a show coming up, and the number
talking about declining in natural bodybuilding.
The number of competitors in his show is way down. I mean, it's like it's embarrassing. So like somebody grinds hard for 6 months, looks the best he's ever looked. He's going to get on stage with a handful of people. That's no fun. Yeah. So I mean, it's a really sad state. Like I said, I encourage people to compete in the NPC or really compete at any show where there's going to be a lot of people.
I think classic physique is really taking over.
Well, that's a whole other topic because classic physique in the natural world is ridiculous. Because
it shouldn't be that way.
No, because there's so many. There's not that much difference between them, right? Like, in the NPC at least it's like really high dose, medium dose, low dose.
I think that's what we're getting at is that most natural competitors might be going into classic physique, and
they do really well. Like I think he should do an NPC show. The middleweight, he'd be a middleweight, 176. I think he'd be probably one of the leanest guys on it. I think he would be great at it. Anyways, get out.
All right, gotta go. All right, T. Gregor, has being a parent made you change your training methods? Shorter sessions, less sleep in order to train?
It's a really good question. I don't think it has made me change my training actual in the gym, but it's changed my entire perspective on everything I do. So I'm way less rigid on sometimes I drink my pre-workout and I can't work out for another 3 hours because something comes up with the kids or something like that, or the businesses or whatever. So it is learning to let go and not sweat those small stuff. Because at the end of the day, they're the #1 priority. So it's definitely allowed me to put things in a little bit more perspective. I still make it a priority to train every day, but life happens. Sometimes things come up with kids, you can't handle it well. It's a good question. I mean, it is a hard balance because now my time is even that much more limited. So I guess I would say I'm a little bit more efficient, but I think the gym is so important to me and just everything that we do that I need that outlet and I make it a priority. So instead of taking away gym time or taking away time with my kids, I actually take away, I've learned to delegate things more, to be honest with you. That's why I have good employees like Pat and Carl and Bobby and all that, because I can start to delegate some of that.
All right. Will there be any flavors in the
Can I show
future?
the shaker again?
It's up there.
This shaker, it's just amazing. Look at
this one better.
Look at my girth. Look at the girth of that.
It does look
He does have a nice loop, but look at this. Look at this little sneaky thing. So, these are epic. Anyways,
they're 40 ounces.
we have these up on our site, don't we? On the American Lab site, what are these, only $9.99?
Yeah.
It's a steal. I mean, these are all that, I'm never going back to little shakers, except for if they have the core on. Okay, work.
Will there be any more flavors of Fury, Pump, Z's, etc.? Ooh, no flavors.
Oh man, we got some updates.
We got a lot of work.
I don't even know where to
Tell us what we
start.
did yesterday.
So yesterday, we worked on new samples of a lot of different products, including on the America side, moving pipes. We're launching a new Core Grow that knocks the socks off of the current Core Grow. So we'll have a blowout of the current Core Grow to make way for the new Core Grow, which is just absolutely ridiculous. We nailed the flavoring on this. What else we got? Oh, we're gonna redo the flavoring on the Z's. Working on a natural ABC. So for all you hippies out there, we got your natural ABC coming, sweetened with stevia and mumford. So for all you tree huggers, this is your moment. You got a natural ABC coming, cherry lemonade. I won't drink, but you might drink that.
I think I'll drink it.
No, I mean it was actually for
really
a naturally flavored ABC. It is really good. It's definitely the best I've ever had. But stevia and mumford just tastes like butt, you know, compared to like what it really needs is some sucralose in there, but that defeats the purpose.
I don't know how you feel.
So, anyways, I'm just saying. But we listen to the people. And the people have asked for a naturally sweetened ABC. So we're gonna bring it to you. Cherry lemonade. Very, very, very good. I won't be putting that poison in my body though. I'll stick with the artificial sweetener.
Straight split it to the dough.
Yeah, to the dough. Alright, okay, wait, hold on, we got more. And yesterday, Corzap officially nailed the formula, decided which direction we're going with it, because there was two schools of thought there I don't really want to get into, but bringing it out.
So stop asking about it.
I think it's going to be a lemon lime. I think we can get this done. I'm calling it before the end of August.
Ooh.
So, manufacturer, I know you're listening to this. End of August. I just promised the people, so it's on you now. So, anyways, Corzap, high stem, focus, pre-workout. It's going to be amazing.
Alright. I think this is a dumb question, but
I'm starting to get steady. I'm starting to get good.
Alright, getting chatty. Feeling a lot better. Does your company use a third-party accreditation to verify the tests for the products you sell?
It's not really a correct question. I'm even getting a little glassy eyed. I don't know what I'm drinking here, but so we use, for example, our facility yesterday was an NSF CGMP certified facility, inspected by the FDA, everything. Go back and watch, you won't be able to. Well, you'll be able to watch our video. You'll see a lot of the quality control regulations that we have in place, the testing before, during, and after. We go in above and beyond. We will do secondary testing, third-party testing, especially on new products, or if you ever use a new manufacturer or new ingredients, all of that stuff. You know, we can do third-party testing on it. We really take it very seriously. Like, one of the reasons why I started the company is because of all the crap that's out there, you know. And so, I would be such a hypocrite. I mean, if I didn't do that. And at the end of the day, I'm drinking all this stuff. I'm taking it for me. Except for the naturally flavored ABC, which, you know, you're gonna use it. But yeah, so I mean, at the end of the day, I'm consuming every single one of our products. So why wouldn't I? Yeah, I mean, it's the top quality. I mean, I think you even said, or how do we know we're getting what we're getting?
Yeah,
we're getting what we're getting. I drink it every day. There's not much more that I can tell you than that. If you email me, I can send you to our facility. I can probably set up a tour for you. You can see all the rigorous testing that goes on.
All right, next we've answered this question. This is a good one. Any Gain Store update? Australia.
Gain Store update has been put on hold. We were gonna go August 31st to September 11th. Because of some importing, exporting issues, won't get into all the details. That has been put on hold to later in the fall. I'm thinking early January though, like next year. Next year. So that'll give us a good 2 years before we're there. So I think those events are going to be crazy. We might even be able to stuff Baby Bird in a suitcase, bring him along on the flight. Because I don't want to pay for the airline ticket, but like we can put him in a carry-on.
He's not growing to Eagle anytime soon.
Yeah, but the way he packs his meals,
packs clothing.
Yeah.
You know. All right.
How are we doing on time?
This guy has an idea for you.
Oh man, this is gonna be
Is it possible to mount the scoops in the lids using a clip system so that we don't have to dig around for it every time, or at least after retrieving it the first time as known as that?
Anyway, I think somebody has already come up with that idea, to be honest with you. I've seen it before.
Oh yeah.
But no, we're not doing that. Just put your fist in there, you know.
Just get in there.
Get in that. It's not gonna hurt you. But anyways, we tried we put our scoops on top. I wish I got that video. We'll go back to the manufacturing facility and I'll get the proof that we put our scoops on top.
They just happen during shipment.
Yeah, if you roll around on them.
What have you found to be the best repetition range for developing a larger chest? What about tempo?
I don't know. When you tell them, when they find out, let me know. Okay. No, you know, I train my chest actually a little bit of a lower rep range than my other body parts, but I feel like my chest is one of my laggy body parts. So I'm not the best person to That was not a helpful answer, by the way.
We talked about this before, though.
I mean, generally train in a 6 to 12 rep range for hypertrophy.
Yeah, you want to get hypertrophy, change up your tempos, change up your rep schemes. Don't always do the same thing. I mean, you gotta mix it up. I mean, you know, you have to mix it up. Alright.
No, we're not done yet. That was just that.
Yeah, well, we're moving on to the next question. Nickerfoo.
My boy Nickerfoo.
Is that a guy, bro? I don't know. What are your thoughts regarding supplement brands being sold in Walmart from a brand perspective?
This is a very good question.
Let's answer that first.
Okay.
Hold on, wait. Although it's great to have items be more accessible, you could argue the values of the brand itself. Is that the one thing you consider when it comes to your own distribution? Would you rather have your products everywhere, such as grocery stores, or is it more valuable to retain control over perception, communications, and pricing of the core? This is especially important to consider given your current infancy, terrific growth trajectory. Wow. Also, I do have the best username. Oh, look at this.
I like this guy. Sign him up.
Yeah.
Can we send him a shirt or something? Let's send him something.
All right.
I like this guy.
Nickerfoo, comment.
Very good question about
Direct message me.
Yeah.
Take care.
Very good question. So, let's talk about Walmart for a second. So, there's a different. Walmart is becoming an Amazon. You know, they are doing a lot of third-party. Walmart and Jet.com. They're very much related. They're doing a lot of kind of third-party selling, and they're trying to keep up with Amazon. There's a difference between buying a supplement at this moment, because this could change, buying a supplement in Walmart off the shelf. There's a difference between those brands that are in Walmart that you're buying off the shelf. Generally lower quality, lower price, much cheaper to have fillers, stuff like that, much cheaper to procure and to sell. And that's why it's kind of a discount. If you go to Walmart right now, we actually didn't even know this, but our distributor sells to Walmart our products.
Walmart.com.
Walmart.com, you can find core nutritionist products. That doesn't affect us. My biggest, and in fact, Walmart and Jet, we have to follow up with them, by the way. Yeah. They just reach out to us because they want to start buying direct from us because they've started to do more volume. I'm okay with selling on their site. It's a great site. They're a great business. The big thing for us is price protection. You know, we want to make sure that even our small retailers, the people that have supported us from day one and helped our brand grow through grassroots efforts, have price protection. We will never put our products on Walmart or allow them to put our products if they're going to pour them out for a couple dollars over cost. They can work, you know, some of those big online sites can work on a couple dollars of margin, but we're not going to do that. So as long as Walmart, Jet, or Amazon, as long as they're keeping our prices at our MAP price, which is minimum advertised price, then I'm okay with it. It's just more access, you know, more people can get it. I don't think it hurts the reputation. I really don't think you're ever going to see our products in a big box like that retail shelf. It's a different market. So I don't know if that totally answers that. That's good. Yeah, that's where we're at.
All right. Tommy, Fitness Warrior, for me, and Doug, which federation would you compete in now that all of them are kind of split and went separate ways?
Well, I just talked about this. I still am a big supporter of WPA and OCB. They're my 1 and 2 in no particular order for natural bodybuilding. OCB, WPA, which is the OCB Pro and the IPE as a pro division, or NPC. Those are mine. That's my vote. Mark it here.
I'd be the same. I mean, you're kind of established in natural bodybuilding, and now like you do compete again. I imagine it would be the NPC. For me, I still have that idea of being a well-known or competitive natural bodybuilder. So I'm gonna, like Ron, seek out probably professional natural bodybuilding shows, but I'm gonna pick shows that I know people are gonna be at. You know, because that's the hard part right now. Like, some of these pro shows, you're only getting 2 to 3 competitors. It's not worth the diet. So I would actually pick a show that everybody's gonna be at. All right. Chugga 22.
Yeah.
What do you think about overtraining? Is it real or not? If you're doing bodybuilding style workouts, what is the best way to gain strength?
If you're eating right, sleeping, taking proper supplements, it's really hard to overtrain. Most people are not training hard enough. Most people train like a beast. And so, I just helping you out, Bobby. I don't want you to get too overloaded with all this work. So, yeah. People just don't, So, honestly, I don't think overtraining is a big of an issue. Actually, if you take a hard gainer, a really hard gainer, skinny guy who, you don't want to train too hard, be overtraining, give him a lot of food, proper supplements, good rest, and train his ass off 2 hours a day, those wings are going to spread, you know what I'm saying? Right, Bobby? Yeah. He's flexible on the camera if you can't see it.
Yeah, not really.
Alright,
so you don't really believe in it?
No, I don't believe in it. I mean, yes, at some point, and I think it's more of a central nervous system than it is a, muscular thing. Yeah.
Do you like to peak a little early in prep and stay relatively leaner weeks before a show?
Yes, I like to get ready early and then eat up into the show. Pick one more question. We're running out of time.
That was it.
That was anticlimactic.
Sorry, I messed up. Let me pick one.
Sunglasses. Oh, I didn't know they were on there. I had them on there the whole time. I'm gonna look like an idiot this whole video with my sunglasses.
Carl, give me one last question for Doug. One last one. Yeah, come here. Come on,
Get in here, Cuck.
hurry up. Hike the shorts. Hike them up. Get them up there. Yep.
This is our special friend, Cuck.
Come on. People are waiting.
This is our special friend, Cuck.
Get in here. Right here. Okay.
Do you have a question?
So I have a question for Doug.
Last question.
Last
one. The climax of the video. Go.
So climax of the video. So Doug Miller, if you could talk to yourself 15 years ago, what advice would you give yourself in terms of life in general? Like what's important that I continue to pursue with everything that I am, and maybe things that I probably shouldn't pursue as much. So this isn't about business, this is about life in general. So this is family, this is friends.
This is deep.
So it's like this.
I need a moment.
So yeah.
That's a good question. I don't know. What would I pursue more or less, pretty much, right? 15 years ago, so I would be 22.
I was right out of college, ready to go.
So I think one is I probably would not have stayed at my real job for 12 years as long as I did. I think in 7 years I've learned everything I needed to know to move on. I wouldn't trade that for the world, but I think we could have gone on this crazy ride we're going on now 5 years ago. But then maybe you guys would be in my life.
I mean, I could have been way more direct the first time I met Doug in my panties.
Yeah, so the first time I met him, he was in his panties.
You know, I could have been right there. It's like, Doug, we need to work together right now. I'm going to drop it. No, that took 2 years.
There's a lot of touching going on right now. I love it. A little uncomfortable. Okay. So that's number one. Number two is, so Steph and I waited probably 7 years to have a kid, which I think is a great time period, right? Because it's like you need to learn, you need to be married. You have to be married couple for a while.
And what age did you get married?
26, had a kid at 34, 3 years ago. 34. So it was about 7 years, which I think is a good time. But during that 7 years was a crazy time, and sometimes you can't help it with life. Like I was working a ton at Base White on my day job and trying to do some of the businesses on the side. You know, once the kids come, like as we're finding right now, it is really hard to have the date nights, the trips away. So I would say maybe enjoy them more, have them more often. This is like with your wife before you have kids. Have more of them, appreciate them more, don't take them for granted because, we wouldn't change anything for the world having kids now, but our life is completely different. The time of where it's just mom and daddy dates is really hard. So we still have another couple years before that's really going to start. We can go on trips together, be more comfortable leaving our kids at home. You guys get to watch them. It's cool. But so I'm saying maybe I wish we would have taken more of those special moments, and had them then, because now it's really hard to have them. So those are my two things.
I love you, sweet cheeks.
All right, that's it. That's a wrap.
22.
Until next time, keep crushing it. But one more thing, we might have a special celebrity edition of this coming up. So keep watching, keep crushing it.
When I'm dead, won't even catch my breath.